So, Nick made two specials for TV based on two Nicktoons that were popular, but have been off the air for more than a decade, and in one case, for more than 20 years. It seemed like a good idea, banking on nostalgia and the show's built-in fanbase, but then somebody in charge realized, wait, this isn't SpongeBob, we must sell it! And so now this review has become... Okay, they probably did have a good reason for selling them to Netflix, but whatever. Welcome to another Netflix review. Today we'll look at both of these specials, Rocko's Modern Life, Static Cling, and Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus. Let's start with the former. Static Cling isn't so much a movie as a 40-minute special. It is directed by the show's creator Joe Murray along with Cosmo Sigerson.
Cosmo!
Cosmo.
Cosmo!
Whose IMDb page says that he's mostly worked in the art department and other technical aspects, but has also done writing, directing, and even voice acting for other cartoons. Alright, I'll admit, I don't remember Rocko's Modern Life as much as other shows from that time. I remember that I did watch it. I remember the design of the characters, and I remember the theme song from the B-52s. In fact, that was probably what I remembered most about it. I guess I was mostly at a time when I was really young. But I watched a couple of episodes before this, and it does seem to maintain the spirit of the original show. And even as a newcomer, I liked its humor and sight gags. It was kind of a sort of meta story about rebooting a beloved 90s cartoon. The gang needs to find the creator of the show and convince him to reboot it, which is the only way to save the economy in Mr. Big Head's job. I appreciated how they did this kind of meta-ness without making it feel like it was winking at the audience too much. It also updated its satire to the modern world, including making a character transgender and a message about accepting that character's choice. But in the long run, it's essentially about accepting change in general, whether it's transgenders or liberties that reboots take. It is a funny special that is full of satire and can be enjoyed by both children and adults alike. I suspect fans of the original will probably enjoy it more because they might see references that I would not know, but either way, this is a good special. Up next is Invader Zim, Enter the Florpus. I remember this show better, mostly because it aired more recently than Rocko. It also didn't help that, unlike Rocko, it is on Hulu, and I've actually watched most of the episodes on Hulu recently, and I really liked them, so if I wasn't qualified to review Static Cling, I don't have that kind of problem with this one. So here I go. This movie is also directed by the show's creator, Jonan Vasquez, along with Young Kyun Park and Hong-Seung Yoon. Park worked on shows like Martin Mystery and Totally Spies, and Yoon did a few Korean films like Death Bell and The Target. Anyway, Zim unveils another plan that Deb tries to stop. Now, while Static Cling was 40 minutes and felt like a long episode of the show, this clocks in at 71 minutes and feels like a short movie based on the show. The second half in particular was when it felt most like a movie. The climax is cinematic, the stakes feel higher than anything we've seen before on the show, and there are even some emotional moments between Dib and his father. There are even a few moments where it switches animation styles to nice effect, especially the sequence at the very beginning. But most of them are in the second half. The rest of it contains the same dark and bizarre humor as the show, and it's done in a way that is funny and entertaining. My main complaint is that it felt a little more annoying than the show. To my memory, there was a lot more shouting than there was in this show, and it kind of got a little obnoxious at times. But other than that, it was a funny trip down memory lane. Even if you haven't seen a single episode of the show, you will probably get something out of this. I mean, it's easy to catch up on. The exposition rarely feels like it's talking down to newcomers. It is a great reboot, a good movie, and proves that this old show can still feel fresh. Alright, you probably want to know which one of these I thought was the better one. Well, that's kind of a difficult question. They both have their different strengths, but I guess let's go with Invader Zim. And I swear that my opinion isn't swayed by my lack of memory of Rocko's Modern Life. Despite the fact that I was kind of annoyed by parts of it, it did have more cinematic heft to it. But I definitely like the satire and story of Rocko's Modern Life. Have you seen any of these movies? Which one did you like better? Leave a comment below, and also like, share, and subscribe for more of my reviews.